60-watt UPOE. We've actually made some significant improvements in the power supply specifically for UPOE use. If you're familiar with the 4500E, you have these two massive bricks, right?
Exactly.
They're redundant, but you lose one brick, you lose your UPOE. So what we've designed here are much smaller power supplies that can run in an M+1 configuration, right? That I can actually pick up without hurting myself too. Yeah, so if you're not running UPOE, this will actually boot off of 3 power supplies.
Okay.
You're running UPOE, it'll be M+1. Something nice about these smaller power supplies, there's less heat generated. Heat is the enemy of a power supply, right?
Yeah.
So these will have a longer mean time to failure. Again, M+1 and UPOE, if you lose the second one, you're sort of okay. You lose the third one, you're starting to have some trouble, right? But again, they should never fail in that sort of configuration.
Because you have time to replace that one.
Yeah, you have time. The fan is also hot swappable. You have time to swap that out as well.
Great. Congratulations, guys. That's moving, right?
Yeah.
So what's the main difference between the Catalyst 9K and the Nexus?
With the Nexus?
Series, yeah.
These are access boxes.
Okay.
Campus access core distribution. The Nexus box is a data center box. So that's the Nexus is designed to pass packets and do it quickly, right? These have a whole lot of other features on here, much like any other access box that are surrounded around security, programmability, the ability to do segmentation, things like that. So this would be more like a 4500E. That would be like a 4500X. And the 9300 over here would be more like a 3850.
3850, okay.
Right, except double the speed. That's 960 gigabits per 1 RU. 9300 is 480 gigabits per RU. And the 9300s, the 9400s, 10 slot, 7 slot, are capable of 480 gigabit per slot.
So this one is like down the road. This one will be replacing the 6800, right?
No, I'm not supposed to be talking about this, but there'll be another box that will be much taller.
Oh, really?
The 9600.
Okay.
That would be a replacement for a 6800, 6880.
Okay.
Right. This would be a fairly decent replacement, though, for a 6500, if that's what you want to
4500?
Certainly a 4500 designed to replace a 4500E,
okay.
but could also replace this.
This one is like 9 slots or 10 slots?
This is a 10 slot with
Two
active
supervisors.
passive supervisor, so 8 slots for cards. That's a 7 slot. So there's 2 soups, 5 slots for cards.
Okay, good.
Running 10 gig SFP or 10 gig SFP, QSFP up, 10 gig SFP down, M gig or UPOE across all the boards. You're familiar with M gig?
Multi-gig, right?
Yeah, multi-gig.
Yeah.
So allow you to do up speeding.
Yeah.
Still use Cat5e cabling, Cat6 cabling.
Yeah. So what's the main difference with this network activity with the previous networks?
So other than the speeds and feeds, the double the density and that sort of thing, it also includes the x86 processor.
Okay.
And it supports something called encrypted traffic analytics. So have you heard about this?
I heard about it in the keynote. So I don't know what does it mean really.
In the past, we had zero ability to detect malware within an encrypted traffic, right?
Okay.
And right now, over 50% of all the malware is coming across encrypted traffic.
Yeah.
So that's an issue, right?
Yeah.
This was a problem we could not solve.
Okay.
But with our acquisition of Talos, these guys figured out a way to do kind of a signature mapping of the encrypted traffic using metadata and some machine analytics, both based inside the box and the network at large. So they can determine what the encrypted traffic should look like. And when it goes outside of those parameters, it knows that it's probably malware. They've gone from 0% detection to reliably 99% detection with 0.01% false positives. So from going from not being able to do it to being able to do it almost all the time is a pretty dramatic feat.
Okay, what about It's okay to film this one in video, right?
Yeah.
It's okay. Okay. Something else. By default, it's like out of the box. It has this encrypted traffic analytics,
No,
right?
so that's something new as well. The 9000 series is being delivered with 2 new subscription licenses.
Okay.
So in the past, you're used to IP
Cisco
LAN,
One,
IP
right?
base,
Yeah,
IP,
exactly.
or Cisco One, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We'll still sell with Cisco One. So these have been actually designed to fit that Cisco One model a little bit better.
Okay.
So 2 subscription models, the Essentials, which is like the fundamentals, I think it's called in Cisco One.
Like ICE and.
So this is actually, there's the Advantage, which is, you'd want ICE and all of those things, right?
Yeah.
Essentials is like IP base, IP LAN.
Yeah.
The Advantage is more like the IP services.
Yeah.
So with Advantage, you get an uplift of all that DNA, center, SD access, encrypted traffic analytics.
Okay.
With the Essentials, it is essentially just the base package, like you might get on a 3850 with a little bit more features.
Okay.
Now, there's subscription licenses, unlike the 3850, which are perpetual licenses,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So 3, 5, 7-year licenses. But at the 5-year license, at the Essentials package, it'll be cheaper than the comparable box that they're replacing. So maybe $1,000 cheaper on a 9300 compared to a 3850, for example.
Okay.
And a little bit more on these boxes.
Okay. What about the security analytics, the packet inspection?
The encrypted traffic analytics is actually with the Advantage package.
Okay. But that one is by default. Like when you install it and you activate the advanced license, right?
Yeah.
Do we need to do like a lot of configuration, or it's like an autopilot or
Yeah,
like
it'll be auto-configured with all of those things on it, right?
Okay.
So yes, you'll have to set the box up like you normally would set the box up. Unless, of course, you're using DNA Center. If you haven't seen DNA Center, you got to go look at it.
Okay.
It's like going from MS-DOS to Windows. No more command line interface. It's drag and drop. You want to do an upgrade to one switch, 1,000 switches, 10,000 switches, you can do it all at once. You don't have to touch every box to do the upgrades.
Okay.
That's a thing of beauty, right? You can now do this in minutes, what would take you months to do. If you had 20,000 switches, that may take you 2-3 months to do the full upgrade, right? And then you start that cycle again because there's another upgrade. So that's all you do. The DNA Center gives you the ability as an IT guy to look to the future rather than trying to put out the fire that went out last night. You can start doing things that actually make your network better, thinking about how to make it better rather than just trying to keep it up, right?
Yeah, but the DNS Center requires to upgrade all the switches. If we have like a customer which has like 2960 and like
2960 will not support DNA Center,
right?
but the 3850s, 3650s, 4500s, 6800s, even the Nexus 7700s, ASRs, ISRs, routers will also support.
ASR, okay.
Yeah, the ASRs, it's a 44, the 4500 series. ISRs, I don't remember all the models, but there are a certain set of models that it'll work with. They'll also work with Wi-Fi points. So you get that edge to core kind of visibility using DNS.
So it's more like next generation Cisco Prime?
Yeah, better.
Like that.
So this is essentially an interface that runs on top of APIC-EM.
Okay.
So you need ICE, you need APIC-EM in order for this to work. But if you haven't seen it yet, I'll go over there and have a look at the demo. It's actually extremely cool.
Yeah, but I wanted to understand like fully about the 9400.
Okay.
Okay. So it has fiber, it has Ethernet. Okay.
Yeah, 10 MGig, UPoE, PoE plus, PoE.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Regarding the power supplies.
Yeah.
Like if you use it as a core switch, okay. So you don't need like PoE at the core, right?
Right.
The core level.
So it'll boot off of three power supplies, running in an N+N redundancy.
Okay.
If you're not running UPoE, if you're running UPOE at full bore, it's N+1 redundancy. So you can lose one and you're okay. You can actually lose two and you're still okay. You lose three, you're starting to run into some problems.
Oh, okay.
But this is, as opposed to like what was on the 4500E, you lose one brick, you're done. You've lost your UPOE.
For the PoE.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, so the network activity has three things, which is first one is the 9400, right? The second one is the deep packet inspection, right? The encrypted.
So that's not deep packet inspection. They don't decrypt the traffic.
Okay.
They're actually looking at metadata. They're trying to, again, create a signature on the traffic so that they can see when anomalies start to occur. Maybe different packet or payload size, right? It may be some anomalies on the port that it's coming
How is
from.
that different than security? And
It's probably dramatically different. In fact, you should go have a look at the demo. The woman right there in the black shirt,
okay.
she can dig you into the weeds way beyond what I can tell you about.
Great. So you are more specialized in mobility and wireless?
On the Catalyst side.
Okay, great. Okay, then thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Thank you.